Good morning, welcome back to the Jade Racing YouTube channel. This is the first race of 2025. If you're new here, my name's Scott. Behind me is my Suzuki TR1000R top gas bike, which we run in ET bike and bracket racing. Came second in the championship last year, took the event win at the national finals. So this is the first time we're on track in 2026. It's just testing today, we're booked on. My sister Skye is also booked on, so we'll go take a look at what she's going to be driving.
First driver 2026. First test pass 2026. New helmet.
Right, so we're in the lanes for Skye's first run of the year. So it's just Thursday, just a test day. Told her, just get a run under her belt. If she feels anything weird, get out of it. Doesn't matter how far she goes. Knowing her, she's going to take it all the way to the finish. So hopefully there should be an 8-second pass coming up in a minute. Off the brake.
Neutral, push it back.
Put it off. Yeah, push it back.
Around the corner,
Get back neutral. You drop it in gear.
Yeah, does something and nothing. Thank you guys.
Cheers, Chris. Backwards and burner?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
I don't know if something with the trans brakes stuff.
I mean, do you want me to just try now while we're out? And
Yeah. Turn the power on, don't start it, just power.
Turn the ignition on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that.
I don't know what else it would be if it drops into gear.
Clear, start it.
You're neutral, yeah.
exactly.
I think it's just something with the trans brake. We'll just check all the connections.
Or it just like...
Yeah, because obviously you'll have had the trans brake on coming back in reverse, and you put it in first, if it's still engaged or something, it won't let it drive.
Yeah, but it was absolutely fine until then, like going round.
It's going into gear, because you can hear the RPM drop.
Okay,
So
well,
we'll just check all them connections for everything for the trans brake, fuse and whatever.
yeah.
So if everything's fine, we'll just go down again. Right, so that's it for track action of day 1, test day of the Festival of Power, first event of 2026. So both had one run. Skye's had a bit of an issue on the first pass, so burned out fine, reversed fine, went into first and then it wouldn't drive, so a bit of a problem with the trans brake, so we figured that out, put that down to the button itself, did a bit of swapping and changing round, got it back together for a second run. That went a 9:16.143, a little bit off for the class, but about where we ended up last year at Flame and Thunder, so not to worry, we can always play with chips. I've not touched any of that yet. Turn that up a little bit for tomorrow and we can see how that goes. We had one run on mine, that was a 9:61 at 140 something, I don't even know. 133 60 foot, so that's exactly where it was. Did bog a bit off the line, but it's been red hot today. The track will have been awesome. So just in the line for Skye to be scrutineered, and then all ready for tomorrow.
It's the one type 4 camper van, the square fronted one, and it's unusual, it's 4-wheel drive.
Alright, so Skye's just been called for our first qualifier of the weekend. We've got 2 classes in between and then it's me and ET. So I'm just going to take my bike down now, put it to the side, run Skye and then get ours ready to go. Let's get on with qualifying. went in deep.
It was pretty close. He just got bladed in it.
'Alright, so that's first qualifiers out of the way for both me and Skye at the first round of the year. So weather today is drastically different from yesterday. It was lovely yesterday, nice and warm, it's dead still, but today we've got a mental headwind, so I don't think it's going to go away for most of the weekend. I think it's in to stay. But yesterday I went a 961, today I've got a 980, and we've lost about 13 mile an hour, so I think we're sitting third. We dialed the 965 and we went 980. Skye, I believe, is 8th. To say there's around 20 in her class, it's not terrible. She actually went the same time as she did yesterday. So yesterday she went a 916, today she's got a 917. I did turn it up slightly, I put a bit more time in it this morning, and I put a bit more RPM out the back door on it as well. So for it to run the same time as yesterday, I think that's just counteracted the weather a little bit. So we dialed that 965 on the first run, went through the 980, a lot slower than yesterday, but we actually had a perfect reaction time. So we went 0.0005 on reaction time. And the scoreboards only show 3 decimal places, so they'd class that as perfect reaction time. So it's been quite a while since I've done that. Pretty cool. I don't think there's an award or anything for it, or I haven't heard about one, but we went 012 yesterday, and then 000 today, so feeling pretty good on the tree. So we're both scheduled for 1 more pass today and 2 tomorrow, so we'll see if we can dial in a little bit closer on both vehicles.
for you.
Say, broke out now.
132.
What fucking wind?
Oh, mate.
Alright, so it's now day 2 qualifying at Festival of Power, first event of the year. We're both in the lanes, first qualifier of the day. So after yesterday I was sitting in 5th, Skye's sitting in 8th. See what this pass does, hopefully. She gets a clean run, see where we're at. It's a bit less windy today, it's a bit warmer, so hopefully it'll pick up slightly. Is it? Fuck off.
Yeah.
What was it?
I just heard him say, oh, 967.
Oh, down 65. Fuck's sake. Oh, that's better. Skye just went at 92.
Did you?
Skye did.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Is she a little bit happy with that? What?
I hadn't seen her yet. She was
It is the point.
Huh?
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, I was first. I think exactly.
What's your reaction? We were trying to kill it round on centre.
Yeah, just when I was going round for you to put your burnout box. Much better from both of us after that first qualifier this morning. So Skye went up first. So she went up, burnout was perfect. Trans brake worked as it should, which we've been struggling with a bit this weekend. It went a PB to 60 foot. And out the back door it went an 892 or 147 mile an hour. So she's jumped up from, she was 8th this morning, she's now 3rd in, I think there's about 15 of them qualified. So well happy with that. It's got a bit breezier again today. It was quite calm this morning, but it's definitely picked up. But I think that timing we put in it yesterday has woken it up out the back door. So well happy with that. Cam and Darce went after. That was Cam's first run as an official signed off junior drag bike racer. So him and Darce went together. That was pretty cool to see. And just after then, it was my first run of the day. So a bit of a stab in the dark. Didn't have a clue what to do with the dial-in. The weather's been all over the place. It depends what gust you catch even now. So we just put a 65 on the board. We seemed to leave well. Pulled all the way through, kept it on, and went to 967, which, as we went through, was good enough for number 1. Until Phil Pratt in the pair behind us knocked us down to number 2. But still happy with being 0-2 off. Still well happy with that. That's close enough for me. Got another qualifier today as well. So we'll see what we can do in that last session. So just been to the tower as well and picked up our award and prize money for that perfect reaction we had yesterday. So we actually had a 0005 reaction time yesterday. So that's sponsored by Bad Arrett Racing and Euro Dragster. So that's a nice 50 quid in the pocket. We'll see what happens in this next qualifier coming up. I'm supposed to have first round tonight. Whether or not that happens, don't know. You know I don't like it, but we'll. If it happens, it happens. So, but otherwise, bike's running good, car's perfect. See what we can do later today. Alright, so we've just been called for the last qualifier of the day, last one of the event. So it's so windy, headwind, proper gusty and horrible. It says all bike classes, 1 lane only, and they've called off that first round elimination tonight. So that's good news for us. I don't really like doing that first round on a Saturday. So Skye's in the lanes, we're going to go get behind her, see what we can do on this last one.
very distinctive sound of Scott Collier's bike down there. He is your number 2 qualified. Can he sneak a number 1 in here? He dials 972. It's a good looking run, but is it good enough? It's a 970. It is good enough. He takes number 1. Oh my word. Yes.
Good day all round for
Jerry
Collier Racing.
Collier celebrates as Scott goes to number 1. Very well done indeed.
Alright, and that is the end of qualified at the first round of the year. And what a better day we've had today than yesterday. So this morning was a lot calmer with the weather. It's getting up now, real horrible and windy again. But this morning it was actually quite nice. So that first qualifier for Skye, the car just behaved, did everything it should. We've had a few problems with the trans brake. We think we've got through them. It behaved itself all day today, and she actually went through with an 892. So that puts her in 3rd place in Super Comp out of, there was about 20 entered, but I think there's about 15 that have ran. So 15 cars and she's 3rd. Leah was last year's champion, she's 2nd. So we're all over the moon with that. And in that last qualifier for me, we actually overtook Phil for number 1 qualifying position. So we were down there, the wind were getting up again. It turned into a crosswind in the end from the left to the right. So all the bikes got told there'd be single passes, all in the left-hand lane, just so if you did end up drifting over, there's not another bike there. So we went up, I had a 73 on the board, and last minute, a couple of bikes to go, I put 72. It launched well, took it all the way through, and we went a 972 with an 8. So just sneaking that number 1 place, well happy with that. And at this meeting, Robbie Dobby has, I think he had some old trophies from the Shaky days, Shaky County Raceway, so that's pretty cool. He's kind of donated them and put them as number 1 qualifiers trophies. So that is us with the first one of that, and it's also the 10th anniversary. It's also the 10th anniversary of ET Bike this year, so they're kind of in recognition of that. We've got a sticker on the bike as well. So that's it for today. Proper good day, both sides of the garage. Skye has the number 11 qualifier, I think they are. They went a 9:20 or 9:30, so that could be a good race between them two. If she can get through a round at her first ever event in the car, we'll just be jumping for joy, I think. So we've got Michael Goodin on the other TL1000, so he's got the turbo TL1000, so that could be an interesting race. I don't know how he's got on this weekend, but we'll see what happens in the morning.
There's like 40 odd of them now, isn't
Look at the size of that
and
wing.
then
Oh yeah, it was a massive wing, wasn't it?
Super
that one wasn't a trailer.
when Super
that won't fit.
they went into Super.
Right, so good morning. It's now Sunday, Elimination Day on Easter Sunday, and the first event of the year. Oh, so last night was the windiest I've ever known it, I think, at the track. There was awnings going, flying down the pits, people's bikes were in, everyone's awning. I moved my bike into Brett's, just because we've got a hole in the roof. It was doing alright with the wind, but it started to rain at one point, so I put mine in Brett's. I ended up with a 950 bike in my awning anyway. Chris's awning's gone next door. There's a load of food vendors that have gone, but It's so far a little bit calmer today. I think it is supposed to pick up again later, but it's just gone 9, so we're thinking we're going to be out fairly early because we're supposed to be out last night. So we're just waiting on news on that, and we'll see what we can do in round 1. We've got Michael Goodin on the Turbo TL. Skye's got Andy Clifford, I think it is, in Super Comp, so should both be quite interesting races. See what we can do later. Alright, so Skye's had first round. She managed to get through against Andy Clifford. So I think she got him a bit on the tree. It went down as a whole shot win. She went up through the 9-0, but she's on to round 2. We're down there now for round 1. But they've said because it's that windy, all bikes are running to half track. So that throws something else completely different into the mix. So it's me and Michael in the first round. See who gets the journey. Skye's first semi-final in Super Comp. CV8's in the other lane, he's a big hitter. Be a real tough one to get round. Come on, Skye.
out.
887 on 45. And the light was good. Unlucky, yeah. 87. Was it close at the top?
Yeah.
It looked fucking close on the start line. Oh, Skye, he went a 007 on the tree. I mean, you went 071.
Yeah.
He was trying and he went a 91. You know how hard you have to get round, or how hard it is to get round that? You can't even fucking see it. Half a bonnet, maybe?
It was, that's why I didn't back off.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
I didn't know until I got the ticket though, because I couldn't tell if the light
Yeah,
was on.
no, that's fine.
Because the sun was on it.
Yeah, it's alright.
I literally had no idea.
Well
Oh,
done.
You got semis.
That's what I mean. Like, you're there, the car's there. 120, yeah.
Best it's done.
Well done.
Already got my ticket, mate.
And just like that, that's the first round Festival of Power in the books. It's actually now the day after, it's a bank holiday Monday. So we had me, Dad, Baz and Andy stayed last night. Had Indian takeaway delivered. We're just going to have a bit of a easy pack up day today. So it's bank holiday, none of us are at work. So I actually went out in that first round against Michael. It's the first round I've gone out in since I've come back into ET really, so I think the 8th mile thing messed me up a little bit, but still got off it too much. He came around me and he took the win, so Declan managed to take the event win, which is quite cool. It's his first ever event in ET, first event out of juniors, and he beat Phil in the final, so that's pretty cool. Obviously Skye got through the first round, she then got through the second round, came up against the Hailing Garage lot in round 3. So it was a real close race. She had an 07 light and she actually went a PB out the back with an 887. But he did just pip her. He went 007 on the tree and ran an 891. So they're a proper outfit, well set up for Super Comp. They're one of the heavy hitters to beat in this class, so we're not too upset. Skye's done awesome, car's been mint. They're all going home happy. So just gonna get this lot torn down. We'll see you at the next one, which is only 2 weeks' time.